All right, let's get right to the live unboxing of the March Happy Paper Box, March of 2023 Happy Paper Box. As always, we appreciate you for supporting our small business. You mean the world to us, and it's because of you that we're able to do this. All right, our card this month says sociopath. Gotta love this. Sociopath is a person with a fabric disorder manifesting itself in extreme fascination with craft projects to the exclusion of social interaction with others. I thought that was the best. And Candy, you don't have to mute. You're opening yours at the same time, so you can turn your sound on.
I ate my truffle, so.
Awesome. That's why we were
really good, ladies.
Oh, Doug picked this up and read it, and he's like, I'm not sure I understand it. I said, well, then, yeah, no, you don't have to understand it. My girls will. Okay, so let's look at what's in the box this month in March. All right.
Love that paper.
A pack of sewing charms. I love these charms. There's a whole bunch of them, not just 3 or 4, but there's different types of rulers. Actually, there's measuring tapes. Yeah, love the measuring tapes.
A protractor, lady.
Protractor, yeah. Scissors. I know the protractor was awesome. Look at that, a little paper punch. There's thimbles, and the button is awesome. It's an odd shape. A vintage style iron and a vintage style, actually antique style sewing machine. Look at the needle. Love the needle. That's pretty cool. Yeah, just some, and there's a little dress on a hanger and little bloomers. That's just a really fun pack. So we'll have some fun putting those on dangles. So this, okay, sociopath. You're wondering what in the world, what's the theme? The theme of March is reminiscent to Grandma's sewing room. And that's why all these vintage type sewing accessories on as charms. And you might notice that with each theme, it's kind of lightly a theme, because I understand that not everybody likes everything. So the goal really is that if this theme, like with retro, it had retro in it, but it wasn't so heavily retro that somebody that doesn't care for retro can't use it in other things. Same thing. So reminiscent of Grandma's sewing room, but if that's not your thing, you're going to love these charms to use in other things. I want everybody to be able to use it, whether the overall idea is something that they're really into or not. Measuring tape washi. This is metric measuring tape washi. And look at these darling little tiny pictures of scissors on it. This is super cute. Super cute. The next thing, a pack of vellum dressmaker stickers. Okay, that is this. Oh, these are, well, I'll just show you back here. You can't see it back there. Vellum stickers that are things like measuring tapes, old scissors.
Awesome.
Lots of different measuring tapes and rulers.
Love them.
All different scenarios. Look at that, the old inkwell and the feathers, pens and ink, because of course the dressmaker has to be able to write up the orders. I like that one with the scissors. I like all the different kinds of measuring tapes on here. Different lengths, some are metric, some are inches, some are long, some are short. They're all different colors. This is a really cool pack of stickers, and they're washi stickers. So it is white so that you can see it, but when you peel the backing off and lay it down and rub it, you're not going to see a big old white sticker with that on. It's going to blend in like washi does. Remember, we talked about that last month, so that's pretty cool. All right, the next thing is a pack of vintage ladies washi sticker. So when the retro pack, we got a pack of red ladies, and I told you there was another one coming, and I got a lot of feedback that everybody loved the red ladies. And so I wanted to get the blue ladies out there very quickly. So as you're making things, you would have the choice of red ladies or blue ladies. But these are all the kind of ladies that might be wearing the dresses that grandma made in her sewing room. My mom wore some of these way back when. My grandma wore some of these styles for sure. But these are a good example of, they have the white all the way around them. But when you peel the sticker off, they disappear. All you see is the lady because they are washi, not white stickers. That I really try to find those because that is big. That's a big deal to me. Here is a vintage pack of, or a pack of vintage receipts and ledger pages. So this is a big pack. I want to say it's like 30. I don't remember exactly. But these are 3 pages out of the ledger book, or receipts that were written up, like at grandma's. There's about 4 of each one. So got to get back here to show some different ones. So maybe a specific order, a custom order at grandma's establishment, or out of different old books or ledger books. There's an old receipt on the ledger. So, whether you're a fan of the old sewing kind of thing or not, these are awesome. These are so awesome for collaging. Wonderful. Real nice variety of that. Oh, there's one from the chocolatier. Let me go see that. Okay, then we have the PVC pouch. I love this size, the 4 3/4 by 9.5 PVC pouch. And inside this one, there are 3 things. There are the mini clothing tags. There's the tiny one and the middle size one. We've had some great big larger ones before, but I love these little mini ones. And and these are perforated. You can tear them apart if you want. Use them and decorate them all, and then tear them apart and use them in the same project, or leave them as they are. But these are great to use on the gel plate, or to use in your splat box with spraying, or just to ink up. They're just fun because they're tiny. We like tiny things. Also inside there is one of my favorites. This is a pack of teeny tiny mini paper clips. Teeny tiny. They're like, yeah, they're like 1/4 to 1/2 inch, less than 1/2 inch. But they're a little over 1/4 inch long. Just tiny paper clips. Then what do we have? Then we have, the Prima mixed media stamp called Treasured Memories. And that would be straight from grandma's, design studio. But I love the music around it, around that corset, and the flowers coming out. The teapot is just a fun one. This is a fun background one to throw on anywhere. So that is from Prima, and that is called Treasured Memories. And then we have a large patchwork rose fabric napkin. So this was called Patchwork Rose because you can see that the rose is made out of like patchwork of fabrics. And I've already watched one of the unboxings, although it hasn't been taken live yet. Everybody was waiting until we did ours as a group. But she had a fantastic suggestion, and that was Dawn Marie. She had a fantastic suggestion that you could actually slow stitch around this and make it look like you really did that patchwork. And I love that. That's a great idea. Even if you did it on the sewing machine, but it'd be much better slow stitched on there. So this is like a cranberry color. Sandy, it's the closest to maroon I can find. It's hard to find good maroon things. I'm trying, but it's a cranberry, and it's nice and large. So you can, if you want to cut it apart, you can use it for multiple things. But I thought that it would make a really pretty cover if you're doing a vintage style. So if you cut it in half, and then that could be on the front if you wanted, or you could use this somewhere in the inside and just let the maroon part, or the cranberry part, be on the front, and then you could decorate it with other things. But this crocheted edging is really cool as well. If you use that and you don't want this in, cut this off and use it somewhere else. This is just it. I just saw so many potential, so much potential.
Very pretty fabric. It's very pretty.
Yeah, it's cool fabric too. It's not flimsy.
It's like a light canvas fabric, kind of.
Yeah, it's not flimsy at all. It's not one of, just a very thin. It's got some weight to it. So if you use it for a cover or something, it's going to hold. 3 double-sized raw mulberry paper.
Oh, that's cool, lady. That's really
Love
cool.
this.
I didn't hear feeling if you couldn't hear it. That's what I was doing.
I didn't want to put 6 pieces, and I didn't want to cover it up. I mean, I didn't want to cut it. So if you cut this down the middle, you have 6 pieces of raw mulberry paper. But I wanted to leave it large because somebody might come up with a fantastic idea to use it like that. I mean, you could decoupage it on and use it as a base of a cover. That'd be so cool. But this is really, it's raw mulberry paper. It's so raw. It's just really cool. Yeah. How else do you explain it, Candy?
I don't know. It's cool. I love it. I love this kind of paper, and it's
just
perfect
pretty.
color. It's not. It looks white on screen, but it's
not white. Yeah, it looks white. It's not white. It's sand color.
Yeah, it's a perfect age color.
Yeah, it's sand color, and if I went around it with some vintage photo or walnut stain, would be perfect.
A little bit different. I mean, as far as
the edges are really raw and nice, and it's just gritty. It's just very gritty. It looks much rawer and more gritty than any of the other mulberry paper I've been looking at for
very yummy. It feels very yummy.
Yeah, it's cool. So, so you got 6 pieces, but I didn't want to cut them in half because they came to me. Look at that giant piece of something in there. Wow. They came to me like that, and I thought I'm just going to leave them whole. Okay, then we have, the Utah truffle.
Now that was really good, ladies.
Awesome. Oh, you finally got to enjoy it. Somebody didn't steal it out from under you. And I love this. This totally reminded me of like grandma's house or grandma's dress shop. The gold damask wallpaper. That was so pretty. Yeah, I thought, that looks just like a grandma's wallpaper, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's beautiful. I love it.
Yeah, I love the assortment of tissue paper that I've been able to find. So you'll receive one of these in every box. Instead of just folding it up and putting it in there in a little baggie or something. I fold it to put it around everything else just to offer them a little bit of protection. It is 20 by 30, so it's a very large piece. That's why it's folded up so much, but I try to fold it as little as possible to make it fit in there. So that is the March 2023 Happy Paper Box. Sociopath. If you are a sociopath and you would like to join us in the Happy Paper Box, Candy, can you throw it across the screen for a second? I'm sorry, didn't even think about that. She'll put up the website here. It is HPP for Happy Paper People, hppcreate.com. If you go there, we're still building out the website, but the first thing there, right on the front page, is the Happy Paper Box. So if you would like to receive the Happy Paper Box each month, then that's where you would go to get it. And all you do is put that box in your cart and order it, and you will be on the subscription. All the details are on there. But let me mention this, because we have a lot of new subscribers come in every month. If you would like to get the April box, then you will need to go in, put that in your cart, and purchase it before April 1st. Once April 1st hits, that's when everybody's payment is processed for April. And so up to April 1st, you're in for April box. But once we pass April 1st, if you put it in your cart and purchase it, it is setting you up for the following month. So you're going to get the May box. Now, if I have any of the previous month available, I will offer them to you. A lot of people message me and say, hey, do you have that one? Can I still get it? Yes, but it's a whole lot easier if you know ahead of time that if you know you want to get in starting in April, then do it before April 1st. Your subscription will start in April, and you won't have another payment payment processed until May 1st. Payment is always processed on the first of the month, so you know exactly what to count on. And then packages are shipped out. The boxes are shipped out between the 15th and the 20th. So far, we've been able to send them out on the 15th, except this last month. We were actually on the 16th, but we're getting them right there at the 15th or 16th. This coming month, April, I am really excited. It's next month. I'm really excited about April because that will be in the middle of our Happy Paper People retreat. So I'm going to time the release of the boxes. I've got to look at the dates and when they will get there, but I want to time it so that you will all receive your boxes about the same time we're able to do the live unboxing live from retreat. So everybody who's coming to retreat that subscribes to the box, I'm going to just take theirs to retreat, and they're not going to get it until we do the live unboxing. So they can do it live with us. It'll be so much fun to do. So I want to time that you get yours right about the same time, and we'll all do that together straight from retreat. And I'm very, very excited about April because the theme of April is art is fun. So, and you could substitute that with crafting is fun. But the whole point is the things we do, this is just all fun. So think about that and what kind of fun things might be in the box. So if you want to get in on the April Art is Fun box, make sure you subscribe before April 1st. Thanks for joining us. Candy, thanks for being here. I'm glad your box got there in time.
Love it.
And we will see you all again real soon with from retreat with our April unboxing.